Hey guys, this is video number 5. This is crowdfunding. So to this point, you have picked a problem you want to solve. You've done research to show that it's a shared problem. You've done market research to show all the competitors trying to solve that problem and their current solutions. You've done an analysis of the market research to show where there are problems with the current solutions or areas that they're not being served. You've then brainstormed to come up with a new way, a new invention to solving the problems with the current solutions. You then wanted to design, either sketch, make a model, or a 3D model, hopefully a 3D model, of your new invention. You've calculated your startup costs, and now you're on to crowdfunding, which is probably one of the most challenging portions of this whole process. And this is how you get your money for your startup. So if you look down below, you'll see a map of the world and the crowdfunding platforms of 2012, or how many there were in 2012. And you'll notice that most of them, you can see, are in the United States and also in Europe. But there are some that are happening in the developing countries. Well, the most popular one is Kickstarter. And Kickstarter is a crowdfunding platform that requires a tangible product. So something that you can hold, whether it's a movie script, a comic book, a new type of watch, new type of headphones, a new music album, something tangible that you can hold. And what I really like about Kickstarter is it's a do or do not platform, meaning that you have to raise all of your money that you've set as your goal, or you get no money. There's no try, there's no getting portions of that money. A friend of mine works for the Orange County Venture Lab, and he's done quite a bit of research looking at Kickstarter and what makes a successful Kickstarter project. And he's shown, if you look down here, that majority of the successful funded Kickstarter projects have a goal of under $10,000. But there are ones that have higher goals, but the most of them come from lower than $10,000. Also, the rewards that you set, you want your main reward to be the one that the backer or the donor gets your product. And everything under that, you want to have items under that are lower dollar values. You want them to be really low, like $1 or $2 or $3 for like a thank you or some type of name on your website. You want them to be really low. In your videos, the videos promoting your product, you want them to be at 3 minutes or lower. Any longer and you start to lose attention. Some of the good, bad, and ridiculous projects are like the jellyfish tank, and you want to go in and look, research these, watch their videos, look at their campaigns, see what they do well, see what they don't do well. But some good ones are like the jellyfish tank, the precision die, which was like a 9th grader, someone your age doing this. The all-time most successful was the Pebble watch that raised over $10 million. And a really ridiculous one, you want to check out the potato salad, or I'm making potato salad one. And check to see why this was successful, because it's really interesting to look at why and how something like this would raise over $60,000. So do some research, look into some successful Kickstarter campaigns. Your video, once again, you want it lower than 3 minutes. You want to show the product within 15 seconds. Your message, you want to focus on the why, not the how. Why are you doing this? Or why is your team so concerned with this problem? Or why does this problem, why is it concerning, and why are you making the solution? And really tell a story, because people listen to and they connect with stories. And if you need some help with that, there's a really good book out there called Made to Stick that will help you develop a speech or some type of speech that will stick with people and make them act. You want to study the successful Kickstarter campaigns, do as they do, but do them better. You want to make them go viral. And down below, if you look here, this is some more research looking at how some of the traffic or how the people were directed to these campaigns. 20% comes from directly from Kickstarter, but some other ones like Twitter, TechCrunch, you want to pause the video and really look at some of these, like Facebook. Not that many people get there by Facebook. So some of these blogs and or Twitter and other blogs are higher percentage that direct people to these Kickstarter campaigns. Also pause it and look at some of these unsuccessful funded projects. And like I said earlier, this is really interesting. 82 of the projects that raise more than 20% of their goal were successfully funded. So if you can get over that 20% mark, you have a good chance of raising all of your goal. There's Indiegogo, which is another well-known crowdfunding platform, and this one really goes on a cause. So if you're like doing something for a cause or a product that solves the cause, or you want to donate the proceeds to a charity, Indiegogo is good for that. One thing that Indiegogo does that I do not recommend doing is flexible funding. And this is where you will raise, whatever you raise, you get, even if it's just a portion of your goal. The reason I say that is because you're setting your goal at the money you need to produce your products. So if you don't raise that and you have backers backing you, then you're going to have to send them something. And if they've put in money and expected to get one of your products, your inventions, you might not have raised enough money to go to manufacturing with this. So I really advise not to use flexible funding with Indiegogo. If you have a success, which would be amazing, once you have that success, get your money. You want to keep your backers updated. Get their emails, send them emails, get a mailing list. You want to make your products as soon as possible, get them out to there, fill the order, and then hit the ground running and try to capture and market the rest of the market. You'll eventually want to get VC funding, go public, and then sell out. Or if you want to continue to go on. But you definitely want possibly an exit plan if you are going to long distance. But that's video number 5, crowdfunding. Let me know if you have any questions.